What's up, guys? Matthew. You're gonna rewatch season 2, episode 8 of Severance. Forgive me, this is my first video I'm filming since I've been back. I've been sick the entire week, terribly sick. They hit us with such a fucking good episode last week that it affected my body, and I didn't move for a full week. So I'm just really excited to get into this episode. I repeat, last week, one of the best episodes I think I've ever seen, like live, as a show is airing weekly. It was an experience. It was a full fucking experience, I must say. So I'm very excited to see what they do with this episode. Obviously, we've only got 3 more episodes left of the season. So I'm a little not scared. I don't know. This is so good. I could watch 80 episodes of it. So I am a little sad that we're dwindling down, but I want to hop straight into it. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the following through action up on Patreon. And if you enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. Let's get into it. I love this show so much. Damn. Is that Cobell? We finally gonna get to see fucking Patricia Arquette? Again, this sort of... I call it the Sopranos effect. I don't really want to go into anything, but Sopranos has a really good thing of doing where a character is gone for a while, and they sort of, you're sad that they're gone, but the shit that they replace it with, you can't complain. This show does that tenfold. You know, so like, I love Cobell. Thought she's, obviously, Arquette is a fantastic actress. And I loved her in season 1. But I can't really complain that she hasn't been there that much because what I've been seeing has been incredible. Salt's Neck. I don't know what to call naming of towns like that, but I love that for some reason. I mean, it's only a couple strands of hair, but she looks rough. I can't even fucking tell where this is. Maine? Canada? Alaska? I don't know. Oh my god. This is so good. And nothing has happened. Not a single ounce of content. But I'm already in love. I mean, you'd obviously have to think that she is either researching something or... Oh, wow. Really? This is already a very short episode, so not even having the... I hate that. No offense. But you'd have to think that she's researching something or is trying to contact someone. I was about to say there's fucking water in there, but whatever. Devin! What the fuck is wrong with you? Man, MVP status has slipped. The fuck are we? The geriatric capital of the country? Oh my god, this guy looks fucking important and also awesome. Oh my god. Is this like a town subsidized by Lumen or something like that, or is this just her hometown? I mean, obviously she was raised in that sort of school thing. I would think. It's... Cobell still is probably the most mysterious character, but...
You want coffee?
No.
Tables are for paying customers.
Here's $1.
Fine, and buy me a coffee.
God damn, it feels like this feels like I got some creepy government agencies. It feels like she's gonna fucking shoot everyone in the goddamn building.
Around with the market readjustment from a few years ago and the fluctuating interest rates, there was a retrenchment from some of the core infrastructure investments.
Yes, of course.
Meet me at the factory.
What the fuck? Like, I don't know if these are allies, or because it feels like pretty fucking hostile. Like, might be like I said, a goddamn shootout, but this whole show, feels so fucking artistically creative, artistically top tier, that I don't feel the need to say it every episode, but this one specifically. Obviously, I feel like this is the most out there setting of any episode, or of even any scene that I can remember in Severance. And I like the vibe. Yeah, Lumen. It doesn't really look like the town is populated. Is this a rundown factory, or is there still like 2 or 3 people here? Very sort of slow, methodical episode so far. I could definitely see this as a sort of structure of slow building up to something big. I don't know if that'll happen, but
I need you to drive me to Sissy's.
okay, more characters.
Oh.
Is he like the head of the town, or?
If they're watching the house, they'll recognize my car.
How much trouble are you in?
Is this her brother? I can't tell.
She still lives by the 9.
I assumed.
Then she's a fucking pariah here.
You can stay in the truck.
She got aura.
Need to get something.
Why would I help you with anything?
I don't know.
We were once chums.
Okay, just friends? Friends, or?
Old colleagues lift each other up.
Colleagues.
Okay, yeah.
Kier and Imogen met at the ether mill. You know that?
Yo, she's so fucking creepy.
I can smell it on your breath. Pathetic.
Fuck you.
You can help me or not. But I'll not be the punching dummy for your resentments.
Okay, so his life has gone completely down the shitter. Fucking Devin, man! I cannot believe you. No, here's the thing. Knowing Devin, it's probably going to work out in her favor. Because Devin's the GOAT. And I am joking about revoking her MVP status. But from where I'm standing, again, I'll repeat it as I've said for the entire show. Cobell is the character that I just don't know. Obviously there's some sort of religious following of this Lumen ideology, but also I see hints of maybe, wanting to get out a little bit, regret, but I also see at the same time no faltering. So I just can't read Arquette's character, so.
Tell her to drop dead for me.
She like the leader of the place where she was when she was younger?
You are not welcome here. This is trespass. I have a mind to call the authorities.
Shut up.
I do not want that huff peddler on my property.
You gave him his thirst for it.
You got liar's mouth.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely... We should grow up, I think. Yeah.
Do you want to come down here and tell me what this is all about?
It grew very incremental. Oh, okay, Celestin.
What have you done with my things?
Is that her sister?
Sold to the poor.
They weren't yours to sell.
I sit in this house. You do not.
Has anyone been here?
No one comes here.
Oh, a telephone.
This feels haunting.
A Mr. Drummond.
Ah! The Swiss Army knife of the fucking Lumen Corporation. Drummond is the new main character of the show.
Little mouse.
I can't tell. I can't tell the relationship.
Harmony!
I want the key to Mother's room.
That room stays shut until all who remember her sit with Kier. You know this.
Give me the key.
No.
Why do you bring nothing but woe into my life?
Now it is you.
Is your life happy?
I will not have this quarrel.
What were her last words?
Child, do not test me.
What were they? She said nothing. After you pulled the tube from her gullet.
Jesus. Weak ass slap.
There was gratitude in her eyes to be freed from her suffering.
Jesus Christ.
If only she had been a believer, perhaps she would have found solace in the Nine.
Damn, so her mother didn't even rock with the whole ideology. And is Cobell...
You didn't have to listen to her wheezing, as I did today.
Is she not actually a follower and is just sort of... I don't want to say like a spy, but just trying to get revenge on the whole system?
I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Your studies were more important. Mr. Egan saw Kier in you.
Oh, that sounds like some creepy pedophile shit.
And the Wintertide Fellowship. Even at the factory.
Wrong.
No apprentice was more industrious than you.
And look where that ended up.
Such a disappointment you've proven to be.
Jesus. I'll kill you right here, right now, my man.
And show me mercy. Just like you did with Mother.
She did right by leaving. They would have pulled her plug as well.
All you will find in there is pain.
I'm scared to go in there. I don't know what the fuck the Wintertide Fellowship is. Is it just some program to find like the best of the best? Oh, this is one of those things you gotta fucking pause every goddamn frame to see the little hidden quirks and quinky dinks in the background. Is the dead body still in there? I'm scared. I don't know. Oh my fucking god. Why is this so creepy? I've got goosebumps. The vibe of this episode is so weird. Like, not only am I getting creepy vibes, but I'm also getting like I'm getting emotional. I like it. Oh my god. What an actor. Again, I would repeat the thing I said at the beginning of the episode. Like, I can't complain that Cobell wasn't in the show because the show's been amazing, but also, you know, I would have liked to see some more Arquette. Are you just here for, like, self-discovery? Obviously simplifying it very much so, but... the fuck? Cult shit. I'm scared. I'm gonna get, like, jump scared or some shit. Oh my... what an actor! I have creepy goosebumps. I'm not my body's not having a good time. Something's off. Something feels scary. How long is this motherfucker still here? Let's get the fuck out of here.
What is it? What happened?
Nothing. Came to get you. She's not too happy about it.
I'm afraid you can get shot in the back of the head, my man.
You see something?
No, but it's cold as shit in the truck, and I gotta get back.
I have to find it.
Find what?
Just give me a minute.
You ain't been thinking. You just been sleeping.
You barely knew her.
She hated Lumen more than I did, so I needed to know. At least she doesn't have to live with Sissy anymore.
Yeah, so Corbell has got to be like stubble agent. I mean, obviously, I think that would be her sort of main struggle, where she sort of was raised to believe, but also the person she cared about the most was not a believer. Oh, this motherfucker's dead in a couple minutes.
You want to get high?
That's all this guy does. She's just... Sissy is just letting all of this stuff happen in a room in her house. Jesus. This doesn't feel like Severance in the best of ways. I feel like I feel like the show has done it a couple times already this season where they've thrown a sort of a curveball episode. But I feel like more so this episode, it's a very different change of pace. And it's good for Corbell. Wow.
Oh, I haven't done that since I was 8.
As you do. As you normally do when you're 8.
You ready to man the vat for 10 hours?
These fucking tortured souls have been... Jesus. Hey! It's Severance. This show is not named Severance. It's actually called Sexerance. Every episode we gotta get down and dirty with someone new. And I'm not complaining. Are you complaining? Man, sit your ass down. I know you're not complaining. It's on her body. Is that a fucking cave? Oh, that music. Oh. No, no, no. Why are we down in this creepy lair? Yep. Wintertide Fellowship. Is it like getting to meet an Egan or like just a scholarship? Okay, okay, yep. Again, I want to repeat, I think this is an episode where you gotta break it down frame by frame. Just to get a little more information. Oh, hey, how's it going? That's not creepy at all. Huang is going to be the next receiver of this. Feels like fucking Lost. Getting a little scared.
Lumen destroyed this town. You owe them no loyalty.
Looks pretty fucking dead.
There was no town before the factory. And what about your own employ? Everything that you have, you owe back to the Egans as fealty.
I don't know about that. Yeah, probably, but...
Mine!
She's so fucking good.
Circuit blueprint, base code,
Damn.
overtime contingency, Glasgow block, all of it!
Wow.
James Egan was the inventor.
So I've heard.
Holy fuck. You dirty fucking dog, dude. Stole all your goddamn credit.
Why have you never spoken of this?
Loyalty.
Kier's knowledge is for all.
That is true.
Damn, she created all this shit.
That if I sought credit, I would be banished.
Did she try to do it as a way to save her? Oh, fuck. We gonna kill her! Just kill her! She did it to try to save her mother.
As painfully as she did.
It was her hand that removed the tube, not mine.
No!
No!
More sick in the soul than in the body. Filled with malice and resentment.
We gonna have to kill you right here. You keep talking.
I don't believe you!
Dude, she is...
I thought you were different.
She's gotta be one of the top 5 actors when it comes to just spurting out hatred.
But now I see. You are a weed. Just as she was.
I will kill you right here.
Someone's coming!
Told you she snitched. This guy dead. Hampton.
See you around.
Little old fling from back in the day.
Come tame these tempers of assholes.
I mean, he wasn't having a happy life, to be quite honest. Fucking Devin, dude. Well, actually, this is what I mean. I knew Devin was right.
Thank fuck, I've been trying to reach
She obviously is probably the person you want to talk to the fucking most about this whole shit.
So listen, Mark has been reintegrating?
We're a copy.
Yeah.
And she hasn't killed him yet.
No, I mean, I think he's okay. But listen, we want to try something else.
Is Mark with you?
Yes.
Put him on.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. Hello?
Tell me everything.
I told you! I told you that even though I wouldn't have called Cobell, that if Devin wanted to do it, it's the right idea because Devin is the fucking GOAT. I don't know, what do I call Cobell now? The Severer? I feel like she needs to have some sort of big nickname to, you know, identify the fact that she has created this whole thing. Classic! And I think this is, obviously it's a core part of the show, and it's, I really love it. And the fact that it is a mystery show, but at the same time, it's also, obviously, it's, you know, I mean, making fun of the corporate ladder and all that. That's one of the core parts and messages of the show, and I love the idea. I love the idea as in I love when this happens. Don't misrepresent what I'm about to say. But, oh my god, dude, the big CEO taking, you know what I mean, a woman's life work and making it his own? Of fucking course! Like, that aspect of the stories, it's not something I really ever thought of. I didn't think that James, like, fucking sat down and did anything like that, but I didn't really give any thought as to who created it. Other than Ragabi, I thought that Ragabi was a part of it. But I don't know. Child labor. Child slavery is 100% going on, like we all expected. And poor fucking Huang, who's still my favorite character, but I don't know. Maybe it's out of me feeling really bad for her, but it's not, because I fucking love how evil and devilish she is. I really like that aspect of her character. And you know, this maybe, you know, it even makes me think back to you know, her sort of getting Cobell, that is, being kicked out. You know what I mean? That makes it even worse. The fact that this is her fucking thing, and you gave her job to Milchick, who I want to repeat is probably my second favorite character of the show, but he is a bum. He is a bum. He does not know how to do his job, and she's been kicked to the curb. That is horrible. And obviously, it feels like they've made themselves a huge enemy, in the sense of not like she was. I don't know. Cobell feels still weird to me in the sense of it's not as easy. It's not as simple as something like Milchick. Because Milchick, I feel like, is an outsider who just works at the company. You know what I mean? I don't feel like Milchick was raised in this. I don't feel like Milchick has some sort of religious following of it. He's just a fucking worker. He's there for a paycheck. So the idea of loyalty is a little more cut clean in the sense of, I feel like Milchick has the, you know, mindset of, this is my job. I'm just here to get paid. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So with Cobell, it's hard to just say whether or not she's loyal or not, because there is that sort of brainwashing, like slave, child labor sort of aspect. She's been raised in it her entire life. Obviously, she's created Severance. And again, we're going to probably learn about the reasons why she would do that in the next couple episodes. I would assume that it's because she would have wanted to try to save her mother in some sort of way, and James saw it as an opportunity to not only just make a product that is, you know, able to sort of enslave people or, you know what I mean, make money for the company, but also, again, I would have to think that at some point we're going to get into the sort of CEO aspect, trying to sort of revive them or something like that. So I don't know. I do not know. That was a really good episode. A little short. It didn't need to be longer. You know what I mean? My only big complaint of the episode is the fact that there was no opening. I mean, come on, it's fucking outrageous. If the episode's short already, we can add a fucking... That's something you know what? Something I really fucking hate. I'm gonna go on a little tangent here. I love television openings. I've spoken about that a lot on the channel. And obviously, on my Severance videos, I've talked a lot about how Severance's opening is one of the all-time greats. Especially for a show that fucking streams. This is a streamed show. It goes on a fucking streaming service. There's no time limit. Why the fuck can you not show the goddamn opening? Like, again, I want to repeat, I don't need it. Like, if I wanted to see the opening, I can just go fucking look it up on YouTube, but it's just one of my pet peeves that really fucking hits me. Like, why did you do that? Patricia Arquette is phenomenal. I want to repeat my sentiment that I said, you know, when I started watching Severance. I had never heard of Patricia Arquette. I had never seen Patricia Arquette before. I just learned that she has a fucking Oscar win. So, you know, not that I needed that to sort of back up my opinion of her being a phenomenal actress. She is, I'm going to repeat what I said in the episode, one of the all-time great actors already, and I've only seen her in this one role. She's able to go from fucking calm to realistic hatred and yelling and whining so fast. Faster than probably almost any other actor I've seen. It's excellent. It's fucking excellent. Obviously, you know, you think back to her, you know, in fucking the season finale of last season in the car. That is obviously, you know, one of the funniest scenes of the entire show. But, like, it's just so... I don't know how to explain it. It's immediate. And I really enjoy that. And it's interesting sort of getting to see a little bit of her past too. And obviously now that I think that big bombshell, that big, you know what I mean, huge bombshell, something I did not expect. And that is 100% something I've not seen theorized about, Scobell being, you know what I mean, sort of the creator of the Severance program. Wow, I really did not expect that. I mean, I obviously think, like, really thinking about it, like, the timeline does match up. I just would have thought that she would be a little younger. And James created it, like, you know what I mean? I'm not, and it had to have happened during Helena's lifetime, but oh my god. Wow. And they really kicked her to the curb. They really kicked her to the curb. That's obviously why they were really scared of her. Or, you know, afraid of what she can do, because she created the whole fucking thing. If she wanted to tear it down, she fucking knows how to do it. Wow. That's a piece of information right there that I feel like, you know, will benefit a rewatch of the show. To see if I can, you know, pick apart or see any details that would have either led me to believe that, or more specifically, that would sort of just rework how I picture Cobell's actions. Because something I've been saying, I said it 23 times during this episode. I know you guys are tired of it, but I've said it a couple times throughout the show as well. Cobell to me was one of the most mysterious characters. Like her motivation wise, you know, what she's thinking at all times, her true intentions. So I feel like not only with that big bombshell, like I said, and her, you know, discussing with Mark and Dev on the next couple episodes, but even whatever happens next season, I feel like Cobell's going to be one of the characters that is the most fun on a rewatch. Going, you're doing this? Well, I know now it's because of this. So I can't wait to rewatch the show. I can't wait to rewatch the season. Again, it's getting to that point. The season is about to end, like I said in the opening. I don't know how long of a wait there will be. I would assume it's not going to be another 3-year wait. And especially the fucking money that it felt like Apple TV threw at the advertisements for this season. I feel like they know that they have an all-time great show going on. And they need to capitalize on it immediately. So I don't think that they're going to have another huge wait like that. But I am wondering how many times I'm going to rewatch the show throughout that hiatus. Because I love the show so much. Something I want to repeat, and I keep forgetting to mention it. I just wanted to keep saying it. Obviously, there's 2 more episodes of this season, then it's going to go on hiatus. Starting every Friday after Severance ends, I will be starting to watch Shrinking, another Apple TV show that you guys raved about. Very excited to watch it. You guys really talked up 2 Apple TV shows, Shrinking and Silo. Silo will also start on the channel probably about a month or a month and a half after Severance ends. That's going to be on another day, so at some point I'm going to be doing Silo and Shrinking at the same time. Just wanted to start Shrinking first because it's 2 episodes longer. But look forward to that on the channel. I'm very excited to watch those shows. I don't know anything about them, but I mean, if you guys... Not only do I trust Apple TV in general now, and I'm always gonna keep faith in them until they give me a reason not to, so to speak. But also more specifically, you guys, you know, if you guys loved Severance season 1, I trust your guys' fucking opinions if the other shows are great. So I'm excited to see how they are. But again, that was a really good episode. I want to repeat. And I said it a couple minutes ago, but that episode felt the most different out of any episode of the show so far. And they like Woe's Hollow and Chikai Bardo, 2 of the best episodes of the show. And they were very different. You know, they sort of shook up the Severance format. Not that it was like a repetitive format or anything like that. Just very different vibes and setting it and all that. And I think that this followed that spectacularly. I don't necessarily think that it's like on Chikai Bardo Woe's Hollow level for me, but I had a really fucking good time. And like I said, it had my favorite structure of any TV show or any TV episode or any movie for that matter. Bear with me. My sort of... I love a movie or whatever that is really slow and methodical and builds and builds and builds to a final scene or a final reveal. And I think that this episode did that spectacularly. You know, where we sort of had so many questions about Cobell and you finally get a little bit of focus on her. And it's not like... It's easy to do, and we would have all loved it, but it's not needed. What I mean is that they didn't throw everything right at you. Like, they didn't write it down like, hey, well this is actually, this is these 50 questions you've had. No, that's not what a mystery box does, you know. Sometimes a good, really lore-heavy drop episode is okay, but most of the time it's not needed, and it's not needed with this, you know. Obviously, we have more questions about Cobell and her past and some of the more specific details about what we saw this episode, but we can learn that over time. This felt very realistic. It didn't feel like my hand was being held with information. It felt like, you know, Cobell went into her old stomping grounds and had realistic interactions with people, and you know, didn't go, oh hey, this is my person who was this, and I did this with this person. No, it felt like people interacting, and I think some of the character writing in this show is some of the best I've ever seen, specifically for a sci-fi show. And I really enjoyed that aspect, and that reveal too, that she's this sort of Severer, the Severer. I really loved it. I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. And like I said, these last couple weeks, I have been dipping my toe into sort of Reddit discussions or all that, talking to you guys in the comments. Haven't really been going that hard, especially like I do not whatsoever. I don't look at anything like the teaser for the next episode or anything like that, or trailers. I don't like that shit. So anytime that sort of pops up in a reaction, not a reaction, discussion, it turns me off. I just stop immediately. So again, I don't really dip my toe into it that much. But I did not see anything that would have predicted something like that. So I really like that. I really, really, really like that. I like that whole episode. I was struggling. I had said it at the beginning of the episode. I've been sick the whole week. I'm pretty sure you guys could have told last week, because the filming of Severance last week was the first inkling of like, holy shit, I'm sick. I'm not feeling good. So I was my voice was struggling a lot throughout this episode, but I think I made it through pretty fine. I appreciate you guys for watching. I think that's going to be it for me. Next week is the penultimate episode. I'm scared. I'm scared because I know that the finale is named Cold Harbor. And then obviously next episode, Cobell is going to drop some bombshells on us. And obviously her, creating the Severance program is one of the reasons, one of the reasons that she was so interested in Mark and Gemma. So now the question is, did Milchick? I'm pretty sure Milchick would have known. No, I don't know. That's something that I would have to sort of go back and watch their interactions to see if Milchick knows that Cobell created the program. That's something I definitely have to see. But that was a great episode. I will see you guys next week. If you guys like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the flying through action up on Patreon. And if you enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. It really helped me out. See you guys.